Hey guys, Richard Fu here from The Ultimate Man and richardfu.com. Today on the Daily Man Fuel, I wanted to shoot this video over here in the park just because it's cool fun, right? If you're a kid, you've been to a park before, who does not love a park, right? But in today's video, I wanted to share with you, how do you know when to give up on something, and how do you know when you're quitting too early? See, when I was reflecting on my time back at Bali here, I was hanging out with my mentor, and he shared this really important thing in that, and this is why you've probably seen the whole rebranding of myself and my brands, right? So, you know, the Romantic Mission shifting over from there to become Richard Fu, personal branding, and all about the Ultimate Man. And basically, it's just two things we really need to get in place. And this should help most of the people that are watching here. So if you're a person who's always accustomed to the shiny object, and you see a new shiny object, like, oh, look at that, oh, look at that, oh, look at that. You're always very short with your attention span. You're always looking for the next thing, but you never finish things. You never see things to the end, right? Then what you need is a lock-in period, right? And it's not a contract or anything like that with yourself, but it's a lock-in period where you say to yourself, you know, if you're like that, that's not me, but this is for the type of person who struggles to keep that attention, to struggle to really focus, is that you must commit to yourself, right? 100% commit to yourself for a certain period. So say, for example, maybe it is a relationship. Yeah, maybe you found this new girl, right? And you don't know if it's something good or not, right? But you need to commit. Yeah, you need to commit to yourself that, okay, I will give everything I can to make this relationship work, and after 3 months, if I feel like we're not in a place where I feel like, I don't know, this is the thing for me, or maybe that, you know, we can be together, or that there's a future here, then we will, you know, if that fits that criteria, we'll continue going out and dating, and that means it's a good thing. If not, if I feel horrible for the 3 months, if I feel like there's doubts in my mind, like severe doubts, then maybe it's time to call it quits, right? So, and that's the same with business, that's the same with health. Maybe you do a routine, right, for your health, and, you know, if you don't see the results of you losing weight, then you quit, right? Then you shift and you pivot and go do something else, right? But this is for the people that have that shiny object mentality. Then on the other side, if you're like me, you're the type of person who's always committed and will hang on to dear life, never let go of that dead horse, right? Never let go of that dead horse. If you're like that person, then you need this, right? And this is what blew my mind, was you need a stop loss. Yeah, you need to know when to call it quits, because obviously things aren't working. So say, for example, right, we have that lock-in period of, let's say 3 months, yeah, where the new diet, we'll go with the new diet, right? If I don't lose let's say 3 kilos in the first 3 months, then, you know, I should probably, you know, really think about if I should continue doing it. But then maybe you have a stop loss period, right? Where, you know, if you're like me and you just continue doing the diet just because you think, oh, it'll work out fine, it'll be fine, everything will be fine, right? You need a stop loss period, and this is what I have, right, as a stop loss. It could be, for example, if it's a diet, maybe after 6 months, if I have not lost, you know, 6 kilos, yeah, maybe if I have not lost 5 kilos in 6 months, I should quit the diet and research a new diet, yeah? But for those 6 months, I gotta gun for it. I gotta go for it really hard, right? So the lock-in period says, at a minimum, I will do 3 months, yeah? I will do 3 months at a minimum so that I can see if this works for me, yeah? Then you have a quit period, or a potential, you know, quit period, where it's like, after 6 months, if this still doesn't work, then this is my permission to leave this and go find something else that's going to work. See, that's what's so important here today, guys. In today's world, if you're like me, I hung on to the Romantic Missions business for 3 years. 3 years, guys, yeah? And let's just say, after I pivoted and did the Ultimate Man, I earned the equivalent of 3 years worth of effort and monies, right, in just a month of the Ultimate Man. And that's when I realized I had to pivot, and that's why you see this whole brand change. And it's just it just resonates more with what I'm doing right now. And that's what I want to share here with you guys, is sometimes we're going to have to have a period where we're going to have to say, I'm going to work at it for 3 months. This hard, it changes for everyone else, right? Everyone else is different. Maybe it's a new coach. In the first 3 months, I want to be at it, listening to him full time and doing everything they can, and hopefully we get here. And then after 6 months, I will reevaluate and say, you know, if I haven't gotten to a certain point in 6 months, then I will quit. You know, we'll stop working together. And that's what we do in our coaching program as well, is that, you know, we get clear, right, with what you're going to achieve in the Forge Your Life program. After 3 months, we go out and we go chase it. We go fill you up with everything that you want and everything that you have. And that's what we do here at the Forge Your Life and the Ultimate Man. So guys, that's what I want to share here with you today, guys. That just blew my mind, and that's just something that resonated with me, and I needed to get it out there to you guys so that you make sure you go do what it is that's important to you. So of course, guys, if you want to learn more about the Forge Your Life program, head on over to the link below, or even to just richardfu.com to learn more about how we can work more together so that you go smash it and make sure you don't hang on to a dead horse like I was for so long. But most of all, how you can stay focused for however long you need to get focused so that you can really give it in and put in all the effort. So guys, that's what I want to share here with you today, guys. Make sure you go over and check it out. And of course, I'll see you again tomorrow on the next one. So go out there, go live with love, go smash it. I'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.
Once you start looking at those four, okay, so that's goals, results, price point, and time frame, then you can start looking at your investment opportunities. Okay, that's the secret to successful investing. So you align it with